Hello friends, we are here today from Park Speaks to introduce you to a very talented neighbor, Sangeeta Banerjee. She is the creative director of One Frame Story and will take you to a journey through her life.
So we are very honored residents here today to have Sangeeta Das Banerjee with us, an extremely talented photographer and filmmaker. She has been decorated and awarded multiple times for her work, both in the stills and in the video categories. Welcome Sangeeta.
Hello.
Great to have you with us.
Same here.
We are absolutely delighted to know that your film Novakonna has been recognized by the Bengal Association, no less, and her film is being featured in the film festival which is being conducted by Bengal Association on what are the dates?
I think 8th of December and
10th of December.
Yeah.
Right. So viewers, please do take out time. It's a beautiful festival where many filmmakers have been featured. Their work is being projected. So please do take out some time and visit the festival. So Sangeeta's Novakonna has been featured there, and we'll go straight on to her and understand more about how she forayed into films and what are the works that have been featured, have been appreciated by the world of art and culture.
How we'd like to know how you came from being an economics graduate and then a computer professional to this very creative field.
Yes.
Okay, so as before this interview, as I was telling you guys, that my qualification, my education has been in the technical field. I'm an economics graduate and I did my honors diploma in computers, and my life started as a system analyst.
Wow.
But then due to family reasons and I had to take a sabbatical, and it was a sabbatical for almost 7 odd years, where I concentrated on my daughters and bringing up them and the family. And during that time also, I am a very restless person. I need to keep doing some things. So I was taking care of family, but along with that I kept on gaining education. I used to I took up a course in script writing, and I was I kept on, and I'm very interested in dance.
Oh, wow.
And so I started learning dance. So education never really
Stopped.
it kept on happening. And then I used to take pictures of my daughters.
Oh, so sweet.
Okay, and there my husband felt that I have a talent, so he gifted me a proper DSLR, and that's how my journey into the field of photography started. And then my husband, he felt that I should study photography, so I took up a course in photography, and it was just a 3 months foundation course. So after the foundation course, I was very keen to do the full-on
Course.
Yeah, but my teachers, they said you don't need to, so invest the money in equipment. Okay, and you are we are always there, and I have to name my mentor, Mr. Amitabh Bhattacharya. He is my mentor in photography. I've learned a lot, and then that's how my journey in photography started, and here I am.
Now, how did you basically then go on to filmmaking?
Okay, so it's been my life has been very organic, in the sense things have always started happening one by one. So because stills it's a visual thing.
Sure.
Okay, and because I had a background in script writing, so it was a natural progression. And because I was working as an executive producer in our music studio, sound recording studio, where a lot of films used to come for the music work.
Oh.
So and a lot of filmmakers around me. So that's how I got initiated, and I kept writing scripts.
Okay.
And I have to acknowledge my elder daughter and my husband again, who really pushed me into getting into films and actually turning the scripts into movies. Now what we are doing, we are making short films. So from the script to the direction to cinematography to editing, everything is being done by.
We have a small studio.
We have a proper music recording studio, and for editing we are right now it's kind of it's a home talent.
I think that works best because you know each other so well. So you don't need to really translate your ideas in a different manner, and you don't need to explain to a third person what you feel or what are your sentiments.
So in that way, again, it's a very I thank the universe. My husband is a music director. My elder daughter, she is an environment scientist and research worker, but she loves acting. So in the last 3 films, you'll see that we have used her.
I've seen the film; they are absolutely delightful.
Thank you. But at the same time, you spoke about Navkanya. Last year we had made a film called Homecoming.
It was a full-blown story. I've seen the film.
Yes.
And it's sort of a one-act, sort of a which you can translate into a film if you want to say like that. It's a beautiful film. Viewers, we'll put the link of her YouTube channel. Please go and watch it. It's a very heartwarming film about family, about social values, about how festivals are very closely connected with the Bengali culture, with the Bengali life per se, with the Bengali family system. So I think that's where Homecoming is very relevant. So you've been decorated, awarded multiple times, Sangeeta. Tell us about that.
Okay, see, I feel that every project I do, and when I get at the end of after I send the pictures to the person for whom I've shot, when they love the pictures and they send me those beautiful messages and they send me those appreciative words, I think that's the biggest award for me. Okay, and there are awards which are where you go up on stage and actually physically take an award in your hand. But for me, when even like if I am covering a dance performance and the dancer is floored when they see the photos and they appreciate me then and our work then, I feel that is the biggest appreciation.
Very true.
Or if a person from the fraternity, say a light designer, when I have very good light designers with whom we have worked, and when they come see the pictures and they say you made the pictures look something so beautiful, so for me that is my achievement. That is my reward.
Agree, absolutely. I think that's where.
But I have noticed like multiple people will take the same shot, but all the shots are not well.
Obviously,
that's also because how you see. How you see, because I work a lot with movement, a lot with dancers, and there again for aspiring, if I can take this platform, the opportunity of this platform to say that people who aspire to be photographers, education is very important. I keep telling this in every opportunity I get, that don't stop educating yourself. Like people have asked me that you're an economics student, you have done computers, you have done, you keep studying, keep taking up courses. I think that evolution is very important.
Very true.
Very important. So maybe that is why when you read, when you hear people, your vision, your eyes open up.
Like we say, photography is drawing with light. So ultimately, you are making a drawing.
Absolutely.
So for you to see that perspective and understand that perspective is very important. Otherwise, anybody can stand and take.
And I think it's more about the aesthetics of the capture. And how you want to present it and how you want to take out the essence of that capture in front of the external eyes.
Another thing which I really want to again take the opportunity of this platform to say is when you educate yourself and your body language, your confidence, everything changes. Like
Absolutely.
when I do cover weddings, but very few weddings, very personal kind of weddings, and I have heard horror stories about wedding photographers. But by God's grace, I have met the most beautiful people in weddings. That's also because maybe of how my education and how I conduct myself.
Absolutely,
Matters a
absolutely.
lot.
Upbringing, education, and how you evolve. I think
Absolutely.
the evolution. Every individual, I think, needs to evolve.
Evolve.
And I think learning is till the last day of our lives. We keep
Absolutely.
on learning. Be it any art, be it any craft.
I do a lot of dance photography. So if I am doing a dance form which I don't know about, I've been a dancer myself, but so I know I've learned multiple forms. But if there is a dance form which I've never, I don't know, I do spend time to see videos, to understand the culture. And another thing, as from the visual, as a photographer, I think it's very important to know you cannot disrespect the space you're in, the people you're doing shooting, and you need to respect.
I was coming to that. The moment you respect, you get the respect back. And then there is I don't think there is any limitation of what subject you want to cover or what event you want to cover. And everything becomes very aesthetic. It becomes it just goes to another level. Then you don't limit that, oh, this is a Sangeet and that's a wedding, and you don't need to differentiate. Everything is at that level.
Absolutely. And another thing, from my world, which I have seen, that people, even to be the devil's advocate, if I may, photographers, they don't deliver in time.
Sure, absolutely.
So like delivery, being honest with what you're doing, full on. If you do that, then any field. A lot of people ask me, you're a female photographer. So it's the same for everyone.
Absolutely.
Creative individuals also, mostly nowadays, what I see of youngsters, they want to come to the creative field in Padna and Padeka.
It's so wrong.
It is so wrong. You have to study
So
everywhere in every field.
Absolutely.
If you stop in your education, what are you thinking at the end of the
then
day?
it's
What
going
are
to
you
be
doing
just
at the end of the day? What are you designing at the end of the day?
That's going to be just a makeshift arrangement for
Absolutely.
you, wherein you just want to spend some time and then you pass on to the next phase of your life.
Fizzle out after 3 years max.
So I feel that anything, if you are giving your 200%, you are bound to be successful. And you have to keep on improvising, you have to keep on improving. So the younger generation, now that this is evolution is a daily affair. There is no shortcut to success. There is no free lunch in this world. So you know how to conduct your lives. You know how to improvise, how to evolve, and you know how to have the maximum value for your life, for your craft, for your delivery.
So if I can take the lead from there and talk about Navkanya or Homecoming.
Yes, coming to that.
Both the films, if you see, we consciously, we didn't want to make it preachy.
Correct.
Okay?
Yeah.
But as Bengalis, we are Provashi Bengalis. We are but our roots are very strong.
Very
that's
grounded.
because our culture, our language, our art, everything is so beautiful.
And it's so deep.
It's so deep.
Yeah.
So when Homecoming, I'll first talk about the first film.
Yes.
Homecoming happened because a lot of our non-Bengali friends, they asked me a lot of things about Durga Puja. Okay? And Durga Puja is more of a celebration for us. Of Ma's homecoming. She's almost like a daughter who's coming home. Okay? And she is Shakti. Okay? So if a lot of people make fun of Bengali women, so
be it.
So be it. We are the way we are.
Yeah.
So that's also because it's very ingrained in our culture that women are respected in our homes.
And we are inherently empowered.
Yes,
I feel.
Exactly.
Our community has always empowered women. Even
Absolutely.
if you look at the history, from time immemorial we are empowered. So it is, that's how
It
we
does
are.
not mean that we are dominating the men.
Exactly.
It does not mean at all that we are dominating the men. We are empowered we are equally empowered.
So even in when you see Ma Durga's Murti,
Yes.
you see Shivji on top.
Yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
so we are not negating that.
Actually,
Yeah,
we are not
we are
taking her away from
Yeah.
Shivji.
Yeah.
So,
So homecoming gives you a very what Durga Puja in a very
signifies
yeah.
in our
Okay,
lives.
and there are very in the if you watch the film, there are nuances.
Yes.
As a Bengali, you will understand why was that.
Absolutely.
Okay, now Navkanya this year was more from the point of view of like again Bengalis, we are inclusive.
Very inclusive.
We are very inclusive, and our tantras do speak about
Yes.
that inclusivity, and somehow I feel that we lose it. So if you actually go deep into our things, you will see the beauty
Into
of
our
who we
shastras and where from this whole philosophy of Durga Puja has evolved.
Exactly.
How powerful and how powerfully women are depicted and who are treated.
Absolutely.
And how women why is Ma Durga worshipped? I think that's where it stems from.
Yeah, and also there was nothing like that every form of woman
Yes.
was included in the pujas, and it was we talk about some of the customs are still remaining, like we take the
Soil from the prostitutes.
Yeah.
Was kept.
but there's a beautiful why,
Yes. Right.
so if you go deep, you will see that we are just holding on to the customs which are convenient, and a lot of them have also got diluted, and
They're dying with the I guess with the fast pace of life, or
no, that is a
maybe-
process.
Yes.
That is a process. Life changes, but then I think the core should not be lost.
no, not at all.
So as a Bengali, I feel that we need to make people see how beautiful our
Traditions
and cultures are,
Absolutely.
and if especially because our next generation, or maybe they don't know, so if
They won't know unless we
You have
tell
to
them.
tell
we
them.
tell them.
Yes, unless
Yeah.
we tell them.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful movie, viewers. Navkanya is a beautiful movie. How 9 women from 9 segments of society are critical, and how they are important in this Durga Puja celebration is what has been depicted in this film. And probably somewhere I think it relates to Navadurga also,
Yes.
where women signify the 9 avatars of Ma Durga, and the 9 avatars which are worshipped.
So 2 years back, I had done a whole still series on Nav Durga.
I think I saw that.
Yes,
You
so
had
that was
shared.
a still series where each form of Durga, and I tried to relate how what is spoken about that form of Durga, how it is relevant even today.
Yes.
So they are typical Durga forms. I used I used 9 different dancers
Wow.
to depict the 9 different forms of Durga, and very interesting. So Durga Puja time, kind of is a time when I can say, okay, I am going to do something for myself.
For myself, right.
So that's why a lot of work happens during Durga Puja time from
And I think the creativity flows at that time, because we are in a very different
Yes,
sort of a
yes,
mindset.
yeah.
Don't you think? And I feel like that. And we are just, somewhere, maybe some power of Ma Durga. Of course, we had that in us always. But I think that just kind of evolves and comes to the forefront. And we just have those sort of wisdom to create some sort of these unique art forms, which are going to be there for posterity. So great talking to you, Sangeeta.
Thank you
And
so much.
we just honored to have you amongst our midst, and we honored to have such a brilliant talent in CR Park. We look forward to more such awesome work from your end. Next Durga Puja, we can't wait to see what you come up from your Pandora's box, what you come up with. So here's Joya and Anitika signing off. We'll see you in our next one. Thank you so much.